Hello my scrappy friends and welcome to my YouTube channel today. It's Melinda here with you for my next share for Cut to You. So I'm using my stash kit that I put together that I shared earlier this month. This was actually the first page that I created using that kit, but as you will have seen already, I've already done, I don't know if it's one or two other shares that I've shared. I think it's just one. So yes, this is the first page that I created. I'm using the beautiful floral camera cut file here. And I've actually in Silhouette Studio flipped it, I think horizontally, so the floral is on the opposite side to what it is when you buy the cut file. I've popped both my cut file and my photo up onto some thin foam tape, but I'm going to have to take some off because it's too high in some areas. So you can see that's all I'm doing here. I'm just removing some of that tape and I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I made this one a little while ago. So I think I start by sticking down my photo. I'm making sure that that's nice and straight. Peel off that backing tape there. I really like this tape. It is really thin. The only issue is it doesn't seem to be particularly sticky. Which I find odd, but I like how thin it is. So you can see I'm just adding some of my Scotch tacky glue to that. Stick this down here, make sure it's straight, and then I'm going to remove all the backing from this, and first I'm going to take off the extra tape that I need to take off here, which you can see I'm struggling with a little bit, but I get there in the end. I'm going to stick this guy down, make sure that's nice and straight too, and I'm just being careful where I place this, so when my head gets out of the way, I didn't want any weird gaps in between like the florals or so you can see how there's the gap between the big yellow flower and the green leaves. I didn't want there to be any weird like overlap of patterns, so I was just a bit careful where I place that. But that is the main part of my page stuck down now. I've got the big floral camera, which I love, and then the photo of me and my family, my Crazies. Last year, my kids got their own, no, it was the year before, I can't remember. I put the date on the layout. My kids got their own hoodies. I got mine in 2020 and so did my hubby. But the boys got theirs, I think last winter. And so we were all like posing with our hoodies on, just being goofs together. And yeah, so I ended up Googling a title because I wasn't really sure what I wanted to use, but I've gone with home is wherever my Crazies are. And I've just shown you that I've added some white stitching around my photo and around the background pattern paper. And now I'm just going through my embellishments. So my title is using the thickers from the kit I put together. The white ones with the blue and then the Paige Evans ones as well in all those rainbow colours. And I've used scraps of pattern paper mostly to back my cut file, but I did pull in another piece of blue pattern paper, which is that wood grain one that I've used for my camera. I decided I wanted most of that to one colour. And I'm going to go in with a little bit of embellishing. I don't need to add too much. I didn't think that big title with all the colours and the big cut file and my photo took up a lot of the space already, so didn't need to add too much. I've got two labels down the bottom there which are from Pretty Little Studio. You can see I've tucked that in underneath my camera there, so it's sitting right at the bottom of my journal of my title. Then I've gone to this sticker sheet. I don't have much left on it, but I've pulled it out a couple times and I'm struggling to use it, so it's not used yet, but hopefully I can get some bits and pieces used up soon. Maybe that's where I need to start. I do have those two love hearts on there, which, spoiler alert, I do end up taking off. I've got these rubber pieces from Freckled Fawn, and I've pulled out 3. I kind of went with the pink, yellow and blue colours for this one, so that's how I picked the colours that I have. I like the having fun in the centre of the camera there, and then I've got cuteness and smile, and I'm going to muck around with those a bit. I leave a little bit of my fussing in. I felt like I wanted something here on the camera lens, but I couldn't find anything that I particularly liked. So I try a couple of things and then I end up, I think, just sticking it down as is. Moving around these other 2, which do end up here. I do move them around a little bit, but then I switch those 2 around, and I really like how that looks and the way that spreads the yellow around the page. So now I've got the pop of the yellow at the top left of my photo, the bottom right of my photo, and then right down the bottom at the bottom of my title. Just picking up all the things, seeing what I can get in, not really sure, so I'm like, all right, I'm really happy with the way these rubber pieces are looking. I'll glue those down. Just tucking that one underneath my photo mat. And then trying the black clear stickers again. I think I'm going to come in and add my journaling next. Nope. Still trying to work out what else I'm going to add here, I think. I'm going to try to add these clouds. You can see I'm just trying to add things. I'm like, nope, 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 nope. But I don't add much more. I think I add some of these gems, and again I go with the pink, blue and the yellow, and I do 3 clusters of those. I love this cut file. It's super cute. There's actually a few different camera cut files in at the store. If you haven't checked them out, make sure you do, and you can buy them in bundles as well. This one was pretty easy to back as well, which is always an extra bonus. I do tend to cut my cut files and then either take them in my car and back them while I'm waiting at school pickup, or while I'm like watching TV or something with the family. So that's why I tend not to record the process. If you do have any questions though about back and cut files, please do drop them below and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Journaling, which I've just added on there. The boys were super duper excited to get their Oodies, something to that effect. So we took some silly selfies together. I'm going to add the date up the top here. Then I'm going to add a little bit more stamping, I think, down the bottom, again with the black, and then to the right hand side. I can't read that. You'll be able to see it in the close-ups. And then over to the right here. And I'm going to add some white splatters. I love white splatters, especially on a dark background like this. I do remember to cover my photo up, I think. And I'm using the white gouache watercolour paint still. I love this. It's fantastic. I'm just going to add that there. I'm going to add that like in the 3 main clusters where my gems and like where the 3 main clusters are pretty much. And I really love how that looks. And I think that is going to finish my layout off, yeah. So the video and then straight into the stills. I'll make sure I link everything in the description box below. As always, thank you ever so much for stopping by and choosing to spend your scrappy time with me. If you do have any questions, please make sure you drop them below, and I look forward to my next share with you all. Have a fantastic scrappy day.